Hey everybody, it's Linda Light, and I am bringing you a sound healing a little bit in advance for those of us in America, but it's for the day out of time, July 25th. It's a day reserved in the Mayan Zolkeen, the 364 day calendar, and the 365th day, which is tomorrow, July 25th, is typically reserved for celebrating world peace. So here we are. It's the night before, and I just was guided by spirit to come on and bring a little sound healing. So I'm going to do that. And before I do that, I just want to check real quick because I'm a little rusty with my lives. If you're tuning in and you can hear me, okay. If there's any problems, just let me know with the sound, because once I get going, I might not be paying attention to this as much. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, hello and welcome. So, like I said, I'm a little bit rusty. Linda Light here. It's been a while since I've done a live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with some tuning forks. It's a little different. I think I have the issues with my mic worked out fine. So listen in and make sure you can hear the. Hey Beth, nice to see you. You can hear me fine. That's great. Okay, good. So I'm going to test out the tuning fork. Let me know if you can hear this okay. Can you hear that? I have like two mics going on with this. Did you hear that one? I know there's a little bit of delay between the live and the comments. No, you couldn't hear that? Okay. Well, I'm still gonna use the tuning forks, but I'll use them less since you can't hear them, but I'm still gonna send the frequencies out. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm just gonna give you a real quick synopsis of these tuning forks because I'm using 128 hertz for the first one, and that's the heart chakra. So since we're aligning everybody to the day out of time tomorrow, it's reserved for world peace celebrations. And how can you celebrate world peace if you have Armageddon, the Battle of Armageddon going in your heart, right? So we want to work with the heart first. So we'll do a little bit of that. 128 frequency, it also can help reduce inflammation and relieve pain. It improves circulation. It balances the nervous system and it promotes relaxation. So we'll use that one. And then we'll also use 256 hertz. And that one is for, it's also for physical relief, for also emotional grounding. Emotional grounding. And the frequency offers a path to enhance well-being and connect with the foundational energies of life. So there's a quick synopsis of that. And then I'll be using 2 sound bowls, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'll just do these a couple of times. What I'd like you to do is just take a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just ground yourself into where you are, to your center. Feel yourself relaxing a little bit more. On your in-breath, hold it for just a second, and then when you breathe out, feel your shoulders dropping down and relaxing. Take a deep breath in and hold it. And then on your out-breath, feel your stomach muscles releasing further and further. Okay. So we're setting out 128 hertz here for the heart chakra. So take a nice deep breath in. Just know, even if you can't hear it, just know the frequencies are being sent. All right, one more time. Deep breath in. Next one, 256 hertz. Breathe in through your heart center. Breathe in light through your heart center. Okay. Again, deep breath in. I'm canceling myself out here. Deep breath in. Picture the light coming in through the center of your chest. Remember, you're bringing this light into yourself so it can filter through all of your fields. So when you pull that energy in, you want to imagine the sun in the center of your heart. That sun in the center of your heart is receiving energy from the galactic sun, our Solaris sun, your sun in here. You're receiving energy internally from your source, the source creator of all things. Let this light you up. Just feel it, breathe it. Give yourself permission for healing. Now you should be able to hear the bowls, so I'm going to look back over here at the chat when you guys let me know. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Keep breathing this in. Breathe in the sound. Let it vibrate every single cell in your body. Light up the grids if you're so guided to do. Send this out. Now you're the sun radiating out. You're not breathing this in as much as you're sending it out. You're harmonizing. You're coming into coherence with the sound and the frequency. When you hear the sound, allow it to tune your entire physical vessel. And you can't help but radiate this out, because that will be your new vibration level. We may come back to that one. Just tuning in on the galactic level. I see the star family so excited about what the alignments are tomorrow. Did you know that tomorrow's galactic key number is 123? It's perfect. Just keep focusing in on the sounds. Listen to what your body's telling you. Heart coherence. Anywhere in your body that you're feeling any kind of way that doesn't feel balanced and in alignment, just focus your attention there and bring this sound to it. race or a star family or whatever you want to call it. Anytime you're telepathizing and you're making contact, we've been programmed and conditioned to shut those communications down. We've been programmed to be distracted. Look over here. Don't look over here. Well, over here, behind the curtain, the Toto just opened, is the man behind the curtain. It's not some Wizard of Oz. It's you. Your higher self. Your spirit, your soul. Your higher aspects. Your lineage upline. And since we've been conditioned in this body while we're operating this human vessel to be distracted from that, that's really what the macro is. Galactic contact, communication, or mentorships, all of that, it's you. And we've been conditioned to shut our own communications down. So whenever you start to make a really good connection and you feel like you're getting distracted, all the noisy business going on in the world, just pull yourself back to center and allow yourself to hear the frequencies on the inside. Hear the chanting. What's your soundtrack? What's your soundtrack sound like in the higher frequencies? Listen for it. You will hear it. I'm just going to walk you through something real quick here, just a real quick exercise, and it's something that you can use on your own and expand and do as many times as you need to. But let's do this exercise with the intent in mind that we're cleaning up everything that we still have sitting on our shelves. So if it's a relationship, we're going to work with relationships with people, because a lot of injuries, a lot of healings that need to take place, a lot of times it has to do with a connection to another person, whether it's loss or betrayal or grief or some, whatever unresolved issues. We'll just say unresolved issues. A lot of times those are the root cause of a lot of dis-ease in the body. You're not at ease. So not being whole, not being renewed, refreshed, in your natural state of being, expressing your essence from the higher realms. So when your body's in that state and it's not at ease and there's dis-ease, not necessarily a disease, but think of the word. Think of the word for a minute. So anything in your body that doesn't feel properly aligned, when you focus in on that area of your body, ask your body, ask what part of your body, like let's say it's your kneecap, ask your knee, what is it? What are you holding on to? What are you maybe not being flexible about or afraid to move forward? Pick a part of your body that's not feeling 100%. Somewhere you might be storing anger, resentment, betrayal, any of those negative things. We're not going to list them all. You know what they are. Somewhere you're holding on to something, somewhere in your body. Go to that place and ask who it's connected to or what it's connected to. And you can go drop your attention down in your heart center heart complex center. It's where you generate energy. Go down there and go into your happy place. The place that you control. The place that is your secret chamber inside your heart center. Go there and call forth that being that you still have unresolved issues with. Call them in. See them as their higher self, just like you will be your higher self in your happy place. You may be a child in there. You may just be the perfect age. You may pick a certain age that you really felt the best that you ever did in your life, or you may think the optimum age is in your 20s or in your teens or whatever it is. Pick an age. That's how you see yourself. Fully whole, renewed, refreshed. See yourself and the person that you're calling in, see them in their highest aspect, so you meet each other on the same level and have a conversation with them. I'll give you a couple minutes here for that, and then we'll come back. Okay. So just have a nice conversation. Come on back. Come on back. Okay, so soul wants to come through and just do a little bit of galactic work. So I'm just going to do some things here. You can stay in your restful state. You can watch what I'm doing. You can just listen inside, close your eyes. You can do whatever you want. Just be present. Your soul will never steer you wrong. So you have a complete and total decision to make. Sorry. You have a decision to make about which path you're going to take now. There's a destiny point. There's a choice point in your road, and it's a choice of going through a circle and repeating what you've done before, and this reflects in what's going on in the outside world. There's a circle. You can go back and do that. Been there, done that. Whether it's the monetary system, whether it's politics, whether it's education, whether it's poop loops with relationships, whatever the case is, you can pick the circle or you can pick the spiral up. It's a choice point of destiny. So everybody's coming to this choice point. All of humanity, a lot have already made their choices, but the hard deadline. Nobody knows exactly when that is and how this is going to work when the solar flash occurs, okay? But it is going to transform DNA. So you want to be prepared for that. You want to be ready for that. And so the more that you can visualize the sun in the middle of your heart, and consciously using your consciousness, consciously connecting to the multidimensional realms while you're in a physical body, merging with spirit, and sending out that sunlight in all directions. No exclusions. Everybody's included. Everybody is included. I know I get some pushback on that, but it's true. Everybody is included. When we make this leap, well, okay. So I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm just going to say this is reserved for the day, out of time. I'm just opening a couple of fields that I have access to through my own connection. It goes upline and upline in frequency. It goes up in frequency. So it's not like above me, even though my fields go up and around like this. Okay, you still bring in light through your crown chakra and you ground through the earth. But one of the things I guess I want to describe is the tornado that's around you. Okay, you're in the middle of the storm. You are a storm. You've heard that before. So while you're in the middle of this tornado, you can see it as a ring at the bottom. You know, even though it spirals up, it's still a tornado. The ring comes down. You know, you could pull it down over your head and down your body. And it does a flip when it hits the disc that goes out from your Merkaba. If you don't know what I just said, that's okay. Don't worry about it. For those of you that do know what I'm talking about, when you start spinning your Merkaba and you have one pyramid spinning one way, masculine, and one spinning the other way, feminine, and when they spin in the right proper rotations for you, when that happens, a disc shoots out from down in your midsection. Okay, when they combine, and in the middle, it goes way out. Where that plane is that comes out from you, if you're pulling down, say, that tornado around you like a hula hoop, you're pulling it down like a tube of light. When you pull it down and it hits the sacred geometry disc of that Merkaba, it does a flip. Okay, so it's like an as above, so below kind of concept. So if you see it, say this is your Merkaba right here. The disc in the middle, when you pull it down and it hits the disc, it does like a reversal. It's like a pole reversal, but it does this reversal. And it goes down. But you have to consciously ground that into earth. Not you have to, but it seals your tube of light and your connection down to Mother Earth. So you're not going to get parasites or other beings, interdimensional beings that are between you and the center of Earth. You're not going to get any more siphoning down there. There's been a lot of that nonsense going on. So that is over. So if you consciously are stepping into the light fields, if you're consciously stepping onto the grids, whether you're doing the grid work or not, if you're starting to see, or you've had experiences maybe, and you're seeing in those realms, one of the things that you'll notice is when you're grounding into earth and you're taking it down, there's a protective bubble down there where the throne is, like down in the light world, there's a protective barrier. And when you ground and you take it through that barrier into Gaia, say the center of Earth, the light, where all the light codes are, you're going in the middle into that kingdom. Just look at that as something that's protected in a bubble, and you got to get through the bubble barrier to anchor yourself. And a lot of you have already done grounding and anchoring work through meditations, classes, exercises, workshops. You've all probably done this and anchored yourself. But now imagine an anchor has a rope to it, right? So you have a cord that you're anchoring, and that cord has been, I don't want to say it's hijacked because that's not the right word. Imagine like little cords that are siphoning like straws, tubes, once they can get a hold, get a little dart or something in your rope or your cord that goes down. Once they could get a little dart in there, they can siphon that energy. Well, a lot of that's stopping right now. We're putting an end to a lot of that, because when one person brings down their tornado, hits the field, flips it, takes it down into earth, and then sends it out on the grid, people that either just hear it, or people that are already doing a lot of work will just have the same download, or they'll just know what to do automatically because those codes have been released out on the grid. So if you're not sure what I'm saying, but you want to have that protection, just ask your team, just ask your soul, ask within yourself, and then command with your I am presence in your verbal voice. Say it out loud, say something, anything that you're commanding. Calling in all my protections in the name of my I am that I am, in the name of my holy Christ itself. Okay, you call that in with a command, and you know that it's done. So it's like a set it and forget it kind of thing. But I wake up every day, every morning, and I reset my fields. I reset my attentions, because it just helps me set the fields for the day. And when I forget to do it, or I don't do it right away, because I always get reminded one way or another, you tend to have not so good of a day until you remember, oh, I didn't protect my grounding, or oh, I didn't set my fields. So just make sure when you're waking up in the day, before you put your feet on the floor, just put that intention in your mind. You're waking up, align your chakras, align your fields, and it can be a simple command like a mantra. Today I set my fields to be in love and light, to first do no harm. Today, just for today, I will be kind to all living beings. The fifth principle in Reiki. Just whatever today, I'm going to bless everybody that walks past me just because they walk past me. I will be protected from any negativity or negative thoughts, whatever it is, whatever your intention is, set it in the morning as soon as you wake up, before you even get out of bed, and you'll be good to go. And you might have to refresh that depending on what kind of shit show you walk into that day, because it's going down. So anyway, tomorrow is the day out of time. It's celebrating world peace. It's been going on for a number of years now. I think the harmonic convergence was back in 87, and I'm not sure when the first world celebration of peace was, because we haven't really had world peace, have we? So it's coming. It's part of my life mission, is to usher that in and to be here when it happens. So we're going to get to see it. Come hell or high water, we're going to get to see it. We're going to live through it. We're going to bring it. And Keen 123, it's a go code. It's right in the middle. We're going through the birth column. Let me show you real quick. So if you don't have this app yet, it's a 1320 sync, and it tells you all the kin days, the numbers, the mantras, the codes, everything that you need, the wave spells, the castles, the galactic seasons. Okay, this, you've probably seen it if you watch my channel. I know there's a light glare on there, I'm sorry. See where that black circle is right there in the middle? It's the middle column. That's today, it's 122. I don't know if you can see what's after that dot, but going below, oh, that was my phone. Going below that, that's the code, 123. But look, it's going right down between the alpha and the omega. And guess what? The Lion's Gate is down here, right in the middle, down here. So the Lion's Gate portal is lining up after we come through the birth canal. We come out, then we get to the Lion's Gate, which is pretty cool. So we're in it now. We are in it. It's pretty crazy. Today's the new moon. I know that Bev, I know you're on here. Hi, sis. I hope you're feeling better. Listen, people have been asking about you coming back on. Bev's been mentioning that she wants to get back on again, but I don't want to tell everybody what your personal business is about what you've been up to lately. But Bev's been having a lot of busy in her life right now. So when you're ready, sis, you're always more than welcome to come on the channel. I would love to have you back on here. So hopefully that'll be, not too long from now, but whenever it is, it is. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. And we're ready for you. And I know everybody can't wait till you come back so we can hear some of the astrology of things. It's absolutely crazy. The numbers don't lie. The math behind things, it doesn't lie. Math doesn't lie. People lie. But the math and the science, real science, does not lie. So, yay. So Bev says thank you very much and definitely ready to get back soon. Yes. Can't wait. Okay. Well, I know some people will probably see this tomorrow. So on the day out of time on July 25th, if you're listening to this, I know I'm a little rusty with my lives. I know. It's okay. The intention is there. Even if you just tuned in, just because you're a little curious and then you tuned out and tuned in and tuned in, it's okay. You still are picking up the energy. You're still picking up the healing. You're all welcome. As a matter of fact, I did retire from Patreon a couple years ago. I was doing a lot of self-sabotaging behavior. And this has been a life mission of mine, just self-sabotage, I don't know why. So I decided, I do know why actually, and it has to do with money. And it's not about worthiness. It's not about the work. And it was about self-sabotage because I know money is a trap. And I refuse to get stuck in that, but I still have to live here. So what I did was I opened up my Patreon again. And it's been open. It's just haven't been active on there, but I am dropping advanced Sacred Warrior Space podcast audio and video. So the video is not available anywhere else. The podcast is going to be season 4. Cycle 4 is coming out the end of September. And the video version of me recording the podcast, it's a raw version, but I'm releasing that to all my patrons for free. So it's your basic backstage pass. You can join my Patreon for free if you want to get that. It's pretty cool, I think. It's called Truth is Quantum. That's the cycle. Last cycle was Ascension Maps, and it's been a while since Sacred Warrior Space has been on. Hi, Amy. But it's been a while since it's been on, but Spirit finally, said, okay, your semi-retirement's over. Took a couple years. Now it's time to get back to work. I mean, I've just been having a joy creating things and making jewelry and trying to figure out an Etsy shop. And I don't even know if I'm going to go that way. It's like I put all this work and effort into getting the whole shop ready, but it's like not my thing. My thing is creating the stuff, not managing business and all that. And you know what you like and you know what you don't like. So it's okay. It's all good. I mean, all good. So if you want to read my blog that's actually gone viral in the last few months or so, it's rememberworldpeace.com. And if you want to read my new blog that I started in 2025, just in January, that one is going to release. It's called Truth is Quantum. Let me just put that up here for you. truthisquantum.com. Okay, that's the one where I'm going to release the chapters, one chapter at a time. Actually, I already am. I'm on writing chapter 4 right now. So 3 chapters are over there. Chapter 2 has 2 parts. So there's actually 4 posts, 6 together, but 4 posts with Sacred Warrior Space podcast. So I'm collaborating with myself. It's kind of funny. So that podcast will be releasing like normal on Rumble, and it'll go out on wherever it goes for podcasts, I guess. That'll happen end of September, beginning of October. So if you just want to listen to the podcast and you've been a listener for that and you've been waiting for the 4th cycle, it'll be out in the fall. And if you want it in advance and you want to see the video, go to my Patreon, sign up for free. And if you want to read it, go over to truthisquantum.com. So that's what I've got going on. Bev's going to be coming back on to do some astrology. I'm calling it, sis. You're coming back on. I know you want to. Amy, I'm so glad you're here. Nice to see you. And everyone else who's watching, it's really good to see you. And it's okay. Late to the party. It's a little rough. It's a little rough. I'll be honest. Yes. Blessings to everybody. See that, Bev? You see that? People miss you. Amy misses you. I'm gonna put this one on blast here. There you go. Oh, that's awesome. I love seeing you guys chatting and everything. We have such a good community. I know I haven't really been the best leader, so I'm going to try to do a little bit better and show up a little bit more regularly. So it's okay. It's all when spirit guides. I'm not the kind of person that can say, hey, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I'll be on, or not even once a week. I can't do it that way. I can't plan that way because spirit always has it. Tonight, I didn't even know I was going live. I got a ponytail. Like, I didn't even know I was going live. Spirit was just like, do it. I'm like, okay, you're right. Day out of time is tomorrow. We need to celebrate and ground ourselves and be prepared for the 1, 2, 3 go codes. This is coming in. There's like all kinds of stuff going on, multiple dimensions. Try to remember your dreams, get a lot of water, get a lot of rest. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. So I'm going to peace out now. Have a great night. Peace. I love you, God codes. And what's the other one? Live long and prosper, right? I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.